And a
Is
little.
that a new black raspberry?
Yeah, you mean the best flavor?
It's not the best flavor.
It's the best flavor.
No, it's not. It's medicine-y like regular berry.
Jesus, I didn't know Hunter was retired.
Have you found the peach yet?
The pear peach?
Austin, what was that?
It's some kind of turkey call, but I don't know how to use it.
A turkey call?
Yeah.
You have to put it on your tongue and you go. Or you could just do that, what I did.
Shh.
Is that yours or did you find it at the Airbnb?
No, it's mine. This is not
Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Where are you then?
I'm at my parents' house.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. You guys ready to kick the show off?
Yeah, sure.
Is it episode 5?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, question mark.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to episode 5 of Pro Football Focus in the off season. I am Hunter, as always, and with me is Jake and Austin.
Welcome back. Now we appreciate having you.
Austin is wearing a hat because he says he is having a bad hair day.
Yeah.
But we skipped last week. Not a lot. Well, that's not true. There is a lot going on in the Phil. But today, I guess we'll catch you up on some of that. What would you guys like to start out with?
Well, I thought the one thing I plopped in here, Kelvin Benjamin is coming back, but as a tight end. He's trying out for the Giants. And I remember somebody once said that Kelvin Benjamin is a double cheeseburger away from being a tight end when he was on the Bills, and he weighed like 260 pounds.
Yeah.
And now it's come to fruition.
Now, do you think that Kelvin Benjamin is kind of like taking chances away from real tight ends?
Not in the sense of the way that Tim Tebow is, but I do think that he's washed up and bad.
I don't think Tim Tebow is. Projections have him at 1,200 yards, 16 touchdowns this year.
16 touchdowns?
Yeah.
See, the real qualm that I have with that is I wish I would have placed a bet like last year that Tim Tebow would score a touchdown for this year.
Yeah,
I got to put like $5 and won like $20,000.
Yeah, or that he would just be in the NFL at all.
That's lower stakes though. And
now, Hunter,
a touchdown.
What do you think about the social justice warriors that say that Colin Kaepernick should have been given that opportunity?
Well, I think that's a little silly because Colin Kaepernick has never wanted to play tight end. And Colin Kaepernick had a shot to come back at the NFL. He held a tryout, didn't show up, and then blackmailed the NFL. So I don't think they're really comparable in any way, shape, or form. When you look into the actual football question of it.
Yeah.
But Tim Tebow isn't even signed yet. Urban Meyer's just talking about it, and everybody.
They haven't signed him?
No.
I thought they signed him. They haven't officially done it?
No, because I think it's like when Urban Meyer hired that racist strength and conditioning coach, and he was like, oh, yeah, it's a good idea. And then everybody was like, hey, don't do that. So he fired him in like 2 days.
That guy that we were hyped up about?
No, not the guy who tackled somebody, but he was like from Boise or Idaho or something. Bald dude. Either way, bad guy. But yeah, I don't know. Just let Tim Tebow play. Like, he's such a nice guy. Why would anybody be mad at Tim Tebow?
And I'll tell you, someone who agrees with you is Gene Simmons, because I found
Jesus.
I found this article that has this sick clickbait of Tim Tebow and Gene Simmons just ripping a sick air guitar, or not an air guitar, but a real guitar. And it was about a 4-page article that just ended up with a Gene Simmons tweet where he's like, I support Tim Tebow. And he's like, I don't get why the NFL's hating on him and stuff.
Yeah. No, I mean, I totally understand the argument of like dudes been trying to be a tight end for like 20 years of his life or something like that. And then
Yeah.
33-year-old Tim Tebow gets the job because he knows Urban Meyer. But like that happens in every kind of job anywhere. Like it's not,
Yeah. It's who you know.
yeah, exactly. So like, shut up. He probably won't even make the team. So calm down.
Now, is this all a smokescreen? Are they really going to use him as a real tight end?
Well, here's the thing. What I hope it is that Urban Meyer's like, hey, come on in the building, Tim. Remember football? Oh, playing's not really working out for you. Why don't you just stay in the building and be like our pastor or team morale guy or some sort of coach or something?
That's the only way he could get him lured in. He's like, we got a starting spot for you, bud.
Yeah, because
Comes
I
on
feel
down.
like if you had Tim Tebow just like chirping in Trevor's ear,
Yeah.
Trevor's a little downtrodden, wins aren't going his way. Tim's like, brother, Jesus, all that
Yeah,
stuff. Trevor's a Jesus dude too. They get along just fine.
maybe that is why. So
Yeah.
if he's alone, in the worship, Tim Tebow can be like, hey, listen, you're never alone with our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
The
Yeah.
Lord is always with you, and he's going to get us this dub right now. All right, bud.
Which brings us
Tim
to our
Tebow.
sponsors, Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus, the
The
J-Dog.
promo code BFF, you can get a free saving.
Yeah, I'd like to say that we are the only podcast sponsored by Jesus Christ in the world. So
Monetarily sponsored.
yeah,
Yeah. He wants some ad revenue.
it's taking care of us.
I love this guy. I've been using Jesus since I don't even know when. So just go to our website.
Now, breaking off of the Tim Tebow news,
The Tim
How do
Tebow
you-
talk.
how do you guys feel about Tom Brady and the Buccaneers returning to face New England next year?
That'll be cool.
Yeah. See, and the weird thing is, I don't think many Patriots. I mean, there are some out there, but I don't think many Patriots fans are like super pissed at Tom Brady because of all he's done. So it's not going to be like oh, he's coming back and everyone's going to be like, fuck you. I think it's going to be a weird, like, still friends dynamic. So, and I mean, they're
Yeah.
probably happy to see Tom Brady again, but it might be weird, like, if he just like drops a dime and everyone's like, I'm still okay. Yeah, okay. We'll cheer. I'm just cheering for everyone now.
I have a bold prediction for this game.
What
A
is your
bold
bold
prediction?
So it's week 4, correct?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Hello, Echo. So my bold prediction for this game is that the Patriots win because week 4, like week 1 to week 6, every single year for the last 10 years, that's like the window where everybody in sports media is like, is Tom Brady washed up? Is he too old to
Yeah.
play? He's lost 3 games already. What's up with that? How is he going to make the playoffs?
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be one of the games. And Tom Brady's still going to go to the Super Bowl and win, but I think he's going to lose that one.
And if that's the case, there's going to be a headline out there that's like, is Bill Belichick better off without Tom Brady?
Exactly.
It's like, it's so, like, I feel like being in sports media, some of these layups are just like, some of these headlines are literally just like softballs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, all right, get the high school intern. It's like, what do you think we should write about? It's like, maybe
Now,
Tom
I
Brady's
feel
washed up.
I feel like Tom will treat that game like the Super Bowl, though. Like, even though he usually starts off pretty slow, I feel like his ego, he's going to want to beat Bill Belichick in their first time playing. And they were together for 20 years.
I don't think you will, dude. I think Tom Brady has transcended all that stuff.
You think he's above it?
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna. I think it's gonna be like a nice halfway. It's gonna be like happy to be back and be in Foxborough, but then I want to fucking crush Bill.
Now, do you think Mac Jones?
They can't be friends anymore. They can't be friends anymore.
Do you think Mac Jones will be playing?
Week 4?
Week 4,
Yeah.
possibly.
I mean, Cam Newton could get injured.
Jake, do you have the Patriots schedule? Who's their first 3 games?
It's
If you
easy. It's like
scroll
Dolphins,
down-
Jets, someone stupid.
Ooh.
It is Dolphins, Jets, Saints, Bucks.
3 easy games. Yeah, so actually one thing I do think we should talk about, I don't know if we have the list pulled up, but at least the amount of primetime games that the Saints have.
And the lack that the Patriots have.
The
Well,
Saints have a lot or something.
yeah, I understand the lack of the Patriots because the Patriots don't really have any go-getters anymore. But like the Jags, for example, first overall pick, I would have assumed they would have at least had like a Thursday and a Monday or a Sunday, like
Yeah.
at least 2, just to show off the first round pick.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Cincinnati got that with Joe Burrow last year. But the Saints have either like 4 or 5 primetime games. They're tied for the most with like the Steelers and the Chiefs.
They play the Bills on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense because the Saints, like without Drew Brees, are kind of a bad team.
Yeah. Maybe the NFL knows something about Jameis that we don't know.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, they still have, like Michael Thomas will be back. They have Alvin. Jameis will be tossing dimes maybe, but I don't know. I just don't think it's the same Saints without Drew Brees.
Who'd they draft? Didn't they get a? Oh man, I can't even
Some
remember.
linebacker, maybe.
But yeah, the Saints, they always get primetime games. They just look good under the lights with the gold unis.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the Jags did get done dirty.
I would have liked to have seen just like at least 2 because it's been like 7 years since they've had more than that. I think in 2017 they might have got flexed some because they were doing good, but still.
Yeah.
It stinks.
Yeah, nothing you can do about it besides get some dubs. Don't the Jags have a real easy schedule?
Yeah, actually, if you take a swing down into the Twitterverse, according to PFF, they allegedly have one of the top 5 easiest schedules, along with the 49ers, the Broncos, the Colts, and the Eagles.
Oh, I have some Broncos news that I found this morning.
Lay it on me.
So,
Eagles news that I found this morning.
okay, so if you go on the Denver Broncos website and you try to build a custom jersey with the number 12 and the last name Rogers, the website will not allow you to build that. Why is that?
Really?
Maybe they got those all printed out.
Maybe that's
and they're
because
not selling them yet.
they know they're definitely not trading for him, so they don't want anybody to get
Like,
their
nope.
hopes up.
Don't even believe in it, dude. Don't even think about it.
Don't even try it. But speaking of quarterbacks, the Philadelphia Eagles, I got a Bleacher Report update today that once Mr. Watson's legal troubles go away, the Philadelphia Eagles might be interested in making a play on him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now, there was recent news that he was close to settling this deal. Adam Schefter tweeted this morning that Watson's attorney said we didn't reach out to any of Busby's clients to settle anything. So it might drag on a lot longer, and people are expecting, or were expecting with that news like a week or 2 ago.
So is it, at this point, is it like official? Deshaun Watson just did all this stuff?
I don't think, I haven't seen any real like denial or anything, but it seems like they're getting around, or they were getting around to the point where they just pay off the girls and he goes back to his normal life. But I don't know, because his attorney said we weren't doing that. So maybe.
See, if that's the case, I don't think he'd be like respected in many locker rooms for a while. Like, I think you would need to take a year off.
Yeah, year off, relax. Don't get any massages.
Everybody forgets about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're like,
stuff happens.
they're like, you can come back, but you cannot get any massages. And he just sucks. He's like, I'm just so tight. I can't. I still got the massage. It's just after.
They
like-
just assign him a bunch of like hulky dudes to fucking work.
Would you like anything else, Deshaun? He's like, no,
I'm
that's
good.
fine.
He tries to pull a move on them. They beat the shit out of him. But no, If Michael Vick can come back from
That's
what
what I'm
he
saying.
did,
Take a year off, come back. But I was gonna say, if SNL was funny, they would definitely have a skit like that where Deshaun Watson's getting a massage, or he like goes into the room and gets undressed, gets on the table, and then some bulky dude comes in.
See, we could do a skit show, dude.
If we only
Yeah.
had the platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, or maybe like the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
But
Because you know what they say, it's not about good ideas, it's about money.
that is
Yeah.
what they say. But we
Put
are
that on a
sponsored by the
t-shirt.
J Dog,
For real.
and through him, all things are possible.
Well, since we're rolling through, why don't we talk about the bill schedule then?
Yeah, let me see if I can. I got
What
it.
games do you?
Schedule? You don't want to talk about anything else in the Twitterverse?
We kind of almost covered everything.
No, we didn't.
What else is in the Twitter?
Oh yeah. I guess you're right.
We didn't talk about Mr. Caleb Von Chason placing third in total pressures amongst rookies in 2020 after I called him a poop for a whole year.
Now, I would like to see the whole list of rookies that were edge rushers.
So
Because
what?
didn't it say edge rushers specifically?
It says most total pressures among rookies in 2020.
Oh, so
Yeah.
rookies altogether.
Yeah,
Defensive tackles included.
maybe change your timbre a little bit on that one now.
So
One
he's
of the
freshman.
one of the comments underneath this post was, "Why you guys sleeping on JJ Watt?" Like someone also did not understand what this list was.
Yeah. Some
Oh,
dude out in Arizona pumped that they just got JJ.
Yeah.
people are so stupid. But so there's just a little picture in here of Urban Meyer on the importance of special teams. He said
a
special
video,
teams
so-
are important.
Yeah, it was a
which they
video.
are.
He was talking about how he read a lot of books and how he met some guy who said, or I think the book said that 9 out of 10 teams that block a punt win the game. And he's like, and I've never seen a stat that
No, I think he
that
said
correlated to winning so much as that.
I think he said if you block 9 out of 10 punts, you will win.
No.
Yes, that's what he said. Watch the video again.
Well, that's not what he
We'll
meant.
check the tape.
Watch the video again. That's what he meant.
guarantee-
So when I was getting ready to be a head coach, a guy named Reed, Coach Reed from Montana, I believe his name was. I used to read all kinds of books, and it said if you block a punt 9 out of 10 times, you win that game. And I thought, okay, I'm not very smart here, but no other stat tells you 9 out of 10 times you can win that game. So I became a maniac I went to visit Frank Beamer. I went to visit 4 or 5 NFL coaches about special teams, and then I became a special teams coordinator at Notre Dame.
I guarantee you, if you block 9 punts in one game, you're winning it.
Exactly. That's the point.
If you can get in red zone territory, first down 9 times in the game, you're probably gonna win.
But
Yeah.
he said, he's like, when I was at Florida, he's like, if you weren't running a 4-4, you weren't on the punt team. And he's naming all these guys that were like NFL studs, like Joe Hayden, Deontay Thompson, all those guys. Yes, that's pretty cool that he got so crazy about it.
No, I'm excited to see what Urban brings, but some people in the Jaguars locker room might not be, because rumor has it that not everybody in the Jaguars building is thrilled with the Tim Tebow signing.
Oh, whatever. They're probably old Jags from the old regime. They're gonna
Yeah.
get cut anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
No, but
and
we
they're
need to talk about that.
they're probably doing some unholy stuff. That's why.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't want this
Once
guy
Pastor
coming in here,
Tebow gets in there,
yeah,
cleanses their
a-
sins.
asking people if that would be okay in the eyes of the Lord. You're like, come on, I'm just trying to get a
All I
massage,
know
dude.
is in several press conferences where Urban Meyer has adamantly denied signing Tim Tebow, he has also said that he is in the best shape of his life and he looks like he's 18 years old.
Yeah.
So,
I saw that. He said, I sent a scout down there to watch Tebow. He said, this guy looks like he's 18 years old. He's in the best shape of his life. Oh, man.
so
He's
I don't know.
34, 33 years old or something like that.
I hope he's a part of the organization somehow.
Yeah.
All right. Before
Looks
we
like he is 10 years old. He is in the middle of a growth spurt and he's only gonna get bigger.
Yeah.
But before we go over the schedules, Jake, talk about your new look Patriots.
Yeah, it's like a whole new cast. This is like a show got rebooted with less of a budget. But yeah, no, I mean, I like the pickups in regards to pretty much everybody, but the fact that there are a good bit of linemen in there, really like the Mac Jones pickup. A bunch of receivers now, because that was like the only thing last year is like I didn't feel like there was anyone who was like, this guy's a game changer. Like we had to put our best guy on this guy. There wasn't really, it was kind of just like, play fucking whoever you want, because it's like everybody was, C pluses and Bs. So it's like they were good, but they were good backup guys, and they didn't have like anybody really in a lead role. So hopefully, out of what, 1, 2, 3 new wide receivers, 2 new tight ends, like hopefully there can be a fucking stud that comes out of that.
Now, what worries me looking at this list as a Bills fan is I think Bill Belichick likes to run a 3-4 defense. So his outside linebackers are now going to be Matt Judon, who is a really good pass rusher. It's going to be Kyle Van Noy, who didn't do good with the Dolphins last year, but last time he's in New England was a really good Pro Bowler. They're going to have Dante Hightower back at middle linebacker, and they picked up Raekwon McMillan, who he was really good in college. He kind of sucked in the NFL because I don't know if it was coaching. He just has off the field problems, but with Belichick, he's going to be good. And then they picked up Barmore from Alabama in the second round. He's going to be on the line. They picked up Henry Anderson from the Jets, who is a real nasty defensive end, who is a good run stopper and is he's just a hard-nosed guy. Like I remember anytime the Bills play him, he would just crush people, and he was kind of a dick. But and they also got Devon Godchow from the Dolphins. So
you're just gonna glance over 4th round steal Ramondre Stevenson.
I mean, and you got Ramondre, dude. He's
I don't know
gonna be running the rock.
I just thought his name was
he could be on the funniest names list, dude. But
funniest
yeah, they picked up quite a few guys, and then the offense they got 2 new tight ends in Jonnu Smith and Hunter Henry, and they got Nelson Aguilar and Kendrick Bourne. But I think those guys could be bust receivers. So
I don't know. Aguilar was good on the Raiders.
Yeah, he was. We'll see. We'll see how Mac Jones does, or Scam Newton. Maybe Scam just needed a few weapons.
I think Cam's gonna do some Cam stuff, then get injured, and then Mac will have the show.
Yeah.
But I hope Mac stinks. I think that'd be really funny.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun.
Oh, sorry, Jake.
Now, do you
That'd be
think
pretty disappointing.
Do you think they'll give Mac Jones the number 12? In Belichick's like, you're the one now, son.
I
Probably.
think they'll give him
He's
whatever.
like, I'm gonna start calling you
That's available.
Tom.
You all right with that, Tom?
He's like, no. All right, Tom.
Man.
All right. Jake, you want to tell us about these number changes that you popped in here so nicely?
Yeah, it took forever. Here are the number changes. We'll put them up, maybe even in a graphic.
Yeah,
But,
so far. I'm sure there will be more.
Yeah. But so far, the biggest spread, I guess, which has no meaning to anything whatsoever, is wide receiver Sterling Shepard going from 83 to 3. He dropped a whole 80 numbers.
Wow.
Got some 32s to 3s, 24s to 2s. It's
Do you think
quite.
shaving off that many numbers will increase your speed?
Yeah, for sure.
I
don't
think
have-
that,
You see a guy in the number 3, you think he's going to be zooming around out there.
yeah, it's less fabric on the jersey. You're obviously going to
Yeah,
go faster.
And plus, the 8 is the most like square inch number out there. It fills all the number spots.
I'd like to
So-
point out all of these are like pretty substantial changes. Like Jason Verrett going from 22 to 2, Leonard Fournette going from 28. Are you sure he went to 4? I'm pretty sure his number is 7 now, Jake.
That's just what the article said.
Number
Okay.
4.
I'm pretty sure it's 7, but either way, Jasqueaky Tart went from 29 to 26. I just think that's funny. Like, all you guys changing numbers? Okay.
Oh, they changed the rules? I'm going to go down.
Okay, well, new article says it is number 7.
Oh, the new article.
Fact
Okay.
check. Yeah.
Fact check.
This
Fact
was-
check.
Yeah. Always got to fact check.
Yeah, Jason Vray's gonna look good in the
I think,
two. I mean, Kyle
we-
Pitts isn't really changing.
Yeah,
his
that's not a
numbers.
change. But
Yeah,
I do think that we all need to take a trip back and maybe read over the Crookhorn story again, so we can all work on our reading comprehension. A little bit.
Oh, jeez.
So, all right, Will Fuller's gonna be 3. Sterling Shepard's gonna be 3. And Buda Baker's gonna be number 3. A lot of guys like the number 3.
I think Andre
Got
Cisco,
3
the
number
Jaguars'
2s.
new safety, is going to be 8.
I saw Travis Etienne is gonna be number 1.
Really?
Yeah, that
Wow.
just came out this morning.
Wasn't he 9 in college?
Yeah, he's gonna be number 1. That's a fast number. He's gonna be speeding around the field.
He's a fast guy.
See,
Yeah.
I feel like number 1 is a bit of a frail number, though. I feel like
Yeah.
if someone's gonna get
Sure.
hurt, it's gonna be a
Yeah.
number 1.
Yeah.
Like, number 1s aren't meant to be going anywhere in the box. So that's
You
an
know, all
outside
the
guy.
linebackers are like, "Oh, look at this guy. He thinks he's a stud. Let's show him
Yeah,
what the
yeah.
NFL is really about."
Yeah, exactly.
I think
Alan
the move
Hearns is to go number 0.
8 to 17. That's are we sure that's not 17 to 8?
Let's fact check it.
And
Yeah,
also,
It's got to be.
glad to see he's still in the league. That's cool.
Robert Woods going to 2. I think Robert Woods might have been 2 in college,
Makes sense.
but that's good for him. Paris
Yeah.
Campbell hitting with the 1. He's a Swift fella.
I'd like to say I think the first person to announce a number change was Patrick Peterson. So
Yeah,
good on him.
21 to
Uh,
7. The legendary
Hearns-
LSU DB number.
Hearns has changed his jersey number to number 17 to honor the Parkland shooting victims.
But from 8, how would it have been 8?
Maybe it was 18.
Did he change it after
maybe
the rule
88.
change? And then he's like, actually, I'm going to honor these victims.
He bought out all his jerseys and then he's like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna honor this shooting."
His old number was 88?
88. Yeah, he was 88,
17.
right?
Yeah,
Sure.
17.
So there's a couple 8. I guess if there's 2 8s, you might as well just say 1. Save the time.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you guys are rushing me? I'm like,
So those are the
Either way, I
yeah,
think
for all the
everybody's-
viewers, these guys were screaming at me because I was
That's
taking
not
so
true.
long.
everybody's happy with the number changes. Everybody thinks they're cool except for Tom Brady.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's cool.
Well, Tom Brady doesn't like him because he thinks it's going to make it hard to like pick up blitz coverages.
Yeah.
You got a guy with the number 3 over there. How do you know who you're covering, huh?
Yeah,
What's the
Tom Brady
corner number?
he is pretty sour about that, but it probably will make it harder. You got a
Yeah.
linebacker wearing the number 21, and you think he's a corner?
Might make it harder, but not as hard as the Patriots' schedule.
The linemen have number 2. This linebacker has a picture of a fucking fish on his jersey. What is this?
What
Jake,
is the
I segued you.
I know. Yeah, so Patriots schedule. I'm gonna run down these real quick in order. Dolphins, Jets, Saints, Bucks, Texans, Cowboys, Jets again, Chargers, Panthers, Browns, Falcons, Titans, Bills. Bye. Colts, Bills, Jags, Dolphins. I think that's too bad.
Want to
Honestly.
go to Foxborough on January the 2nd, Jake?
January 2nd. Where is this?
Hunter, I'd be down to go to the Bills Jags game.
Is that in Buffalo?
No, it's in Jacksonville.
Ooh. You ever been to the bank?
Uh-uh. Hunter's like, "You won't be welcome in the bank."
Well, there'll probably be more Bills fans than Jags fans. there.
Yeah. But that's
So
a fun time.
so games that I'm worried about. Bucks, Chargers, Browns, Bills,
Cowboys?
Bills. Everyone else, I feel like there's a fair shot.
I don't know, Jake. I think you're giving the Patriots a lot here.
Hey, Got a bunch of new guys, fresh faces, ready to play.
I have a lot of faith in the Patriots this year, getting a lot
I
of
do
wins.
think with all their guys back, they should be a lot better. Jags schedule. We got Houston, Denver, Arizona, Cincinnati, Tennessee, Miami, Seattle, Buffalo, Indy, San Fran, Atlanta, Los Angeles, Tennessee, Houston, New York, New England, and Indy. I think with the Deshaun Watson situation, if he doesn't play, the Texans are probably 2 W's on the schedule, so that's nice.
But they got Davis Webb, who's their quarterback.
I don't care. It doesn't matter. But the only other for sure wins I see on here, well, I don't really see any other for sure wins. Maybe the
That's
Jets,
tough.
but that running back said Zach Wilson should have gone 1 because he's so talented. I don't know. I'm interested in the week 4 is just going to be a good week in the NFL in general. But Thursday night, kicking it off, we got Jags, Bengals, rematch, Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow. That'll be good.
Back-to-back #1 picks.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Joe Burrow's cyborg leg,
Yeah.
his new ACL.
So that'll be good. I think Trevor versus Tua in Miami will be cool. But yeah.
So that's another #1 overall pick, right? Or was Tua #1?
No.
Who was taking? Oh no, that was Joe Burrow's class.
Yeah.
First round pick.
Yeah. Was Matt Stafford a #1 overall pick?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got #1 versus #1 with the Los Angeles game.
What week is that one?
13.
Matt Stafford should be hitting his groove around then. I don't think the Jags stand a chance.
No, me neither. And then week 16, Zach Wilson. That'll be a good game. But yeah, I really only see like 2 confirmed wins on here.
Well, let me run through the Bills sketch. So one of the games I'm most excited about is actually week 1. We play Pittsburgh at home. And just growing up with all our Steelers fans, I always like to see us play Pittsburgh. And we've kicked their ass the last 2 times we played. So I think that this one will be no different. And I think we get the dub there. Then we go to Miami. I think that's a dub. Washington, I'd say another dub there. Houston, as Hunter said, they're pretty butt cheeks right now, it looks like on paper. So I'd chalk that one up. Kansas City, I haven't seen the Bills beat Kansas City in the past 3 times we played them, I think. So I think we'd probably lose that one. Tennessee, I think we finally surpassed them and beat them. Got the bye week. Then we face Miami again, Jacksonville Jets. I think those are all dubs. And then we got Indy. We beat them in the playoffs last year. New Orleans on Thanksgiving. New England, Tampa Bay, Carolina, New England again, Atlanta, and the Jets. So I think the Bills can probably pull off a 13-3. I think we probably lose to Kansas City. We probably lose to New England once. And I think maybe Tampa Bay. But I think we can beat Indianapolis. I think we can beat New Orleans. We might be able to beat New England twice. I'd have to see how Cam Newton plays, really, I think, is what.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are
maybe Mac Jones.
definitely losable games for the Patriots.
I'd probably only put the Bills at about 3 wins next season, but that's just me.
Jesus Christ.
I
would be shocked.
Hunter's slowly emerged as a Bills hater, and
Yeah,
especially
he's
a
full-blown
Josh
hater.
Allen hater.
Yeah, what's the beef, Hunter?
I've told you guys I'm jealous of their success. But wait until next season. Can roll back this tape. Get my crowd noise theory in there. All my theories. And when they're
I've debunked that theory, Hunter.
No, you haven't.
I sent you that grainy video of that Pittsburgh fan recording. It's in the Steelers stadium. They're playing Renegade. Everyone's going crazy.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the
one
loudest it's
play.
ever been. Josh Allen drops back, hits a 40-yard bomb.
Yeah,
on
one
the
play.
money.
I could hit a 40-yard bomb.
Just watch any of his 2019 highlights. All full stadiums. He's
They're all
going
highlights.
crazy.
I could show you an Andy Dalton highlight tape that would
But they're
make him
good
look
highlights, and his stats are good. And we got a lot of dubs. We made the playoffs, so they're all successful.
Well, when the Bills are, 3-17 or 15?
It'd be 14, but that's not going to happen anytime soon.
Okay. It's a cold take.
We got 20 more years of Josh Allen.
And I want to say that the Bills schedule graphic is nowhere near as cool as the Patriots schedule graphic.
I don't know where Jake procured his Patriots graphic from.
From
but-
Patriots.com.
Way cooler. It's even got the other team's pictures.
Yeah. Well, the Bills
Yeah,
are
if I
just
had-
the potatoes.
If this was my only job, then I could make sweet graphics like that.
They got the little Patriots forever in the bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. We'll let the fans feast their eyes on this PDF.
Cool.
Very cool.
Well, all
very
right.
cool.
Let's get into, without any objection, the fun
Ooh.
game of the week.
Before we get to the fun game,
Objection.
Jake, right under here, is there any way, and we don't have to let anybody know what any of this means, but can I be Sky Blue Crayola?
You? Oh, you want to switch from red?
Yeah, I feel like I'm more of a Sky Blue Crayola than a Fiery Rose.
Yeah. I actually switched Austin from white to sky blue Crayola, but we can switch to the fiery rose. That's fine.
Sweet, thanks.
I'm fine
Okay.
with whatever.
Yeah, now we can get into the game.
Yeah, there's more room for graphics. Certain things didn't work as well, but yeah. And then we also have the top position. Maybe we'll cut to the top position now. Ooh, ah. And then we have the side position. Ooh, ah.
Cool.
I'll have to remember to make those cuts or else they will be confused.
Can we do one where somebody is here, somebody is here, and somebody is here? Like a weird trifecta, like a Splinter
no,
Cell
that's-
position?
That would be much more editing.
Oh,
Can we
okay.
make it like a holy cross since the J-Dog's sponsoring us?
True. Maybe we could do a Jesus one whenever we talk about the Lord, the Savior.
But all right, I'm ready.
Okay, now for the fun game of the week. Simple one. We have top 3 player names. Austin, me, Hunter. So Austin, give us your number 3 and definitely type it in spelled correctly because I goofed last
Gotcha.
week.
So coming in at number 3 on my list, I have Prince Tega Wanogo. And he is a Nigerian-born American football offensive tackle for the Kansas City Chiefs, who was taken in the draft last year in the 6th round.
Nice, that's a good one.
Prince Tega Wanogo.
Me
So
next or
my-
you next?
My number 3, clearly just like the way the name sounds, I think that goes for all of these. My number 3 is Haloti Nada.
Oh, we're doing all time.
Yeah, I didn't think it was just current. Is that it?
Tega
Jake?
Wugoga. Yeah, I mean that's my number 3. What do you want else me to fucking say?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
That's the man's name, Hunter.
Okay. All right. Well, my number 3, I think this guy is higher on my list, but I'm putting him at 3 because I want to say him before any of you guys do. My number 3 is Chad Ocho Cinco
Very good.
because he changed his name to 85 in Spanish, and that's hilarious. And also, very cool Twitter personality and seemingly just cool guy in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seems
Very polarizing.
Yeah.
Very entertaining.
Maybe
Are we
we can get him
circled?
on the show.
Are we circled back around to me?
Yes, we are.
Coming in at number 2 on my list is Halapoulivaati Vaitai, and he is a offensive tackle for the Detroit Lions, and he is of Pacific Islander descent or something of that nature. He's from Tonga. His parents are from Tonga.
I don't know where that is. Let's see. Maybe we can put up a map of Tonga.
You don't know
Yeah.
where Tonga is, Jake?
Nah.
Get some culture in you.
Yeah, get some culture, bro.
Tonga. It is to the east of Australia. So he's down under. And you were right, Pacific Islander.
Yeah. See, I'm a little bit more cultured than some would think.
Closer to New Zealand than Australia, but you know, neither here nor there.
Island in the Pacific, nonetheless.
Yeah. So my number 2 is Jake Butt. Because that's my name and it's Butt.
A legend in
That's awesome.
college.
Alrighty. That's fun. My number 2, I'm gonna have to go somewhere for spelling help with this. But my number 2 is I was just getting into football when I heard about this guy, and it was the funniest name I had heard at the time. I didn't think it was a real person when I heard it for the first time. So this is just kind of a respect pick for me. My number 2 is D'Brickashaw Ferguson.
That's a fucking good one.
Our good Eagles friend Anthony Jaworski let me in on him, and I believe he was a tackle for the Eagles back in the day, or the Jets.
For the Jets, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he plays anymore. But,
He was one of the best left tackles in the league.
Yeah, so number 2, D'Brickashaw Ferguson, because D'Brickashaw is a pretty cool name.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
Yeah.
We should have named Echo that, D'Brickashaw.
Well, Hunter, I'm not gonna lie, you cucked me because I was gonna use D'Brickashaw for my number 1, but
Wow.
I do have a backup, and I'm gonna go ahead and go with Barkevius Mingo, outside linebacker for the Atlanta Falcons. Barkevius Mingo.
You need spelling help too.
I just typed it in how I think it's spelled, but I think it's
Now, Jake, in the picture I popped in there, you'll have to maybe
Yeah.
crop into D'Brickashaw. I just thought that was a fun
yeah,
picture.
yeah. We can figure it out. We'll do it all in post. All right. So my number 1, and this was one of the first names I heard when I started paying attention to football, and that is Biggest Nasty Ndamukong Suh.
Indomicon.
Because again, Ndamukong is a fucking awesome name. To start your name, ND, power move. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Then to end it with Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to have such a crazy first name and just an easy, simple last name.
Yeah.
For probably the first 6 years of his career, people just called him Sue. They didn't
Yeah.
even call him Indomicon.
Or
So
Suh.
this is tough for me. My number 1, I want to start out with an honorable mention of Jasqueaky Tart. I can't put him as number 1 because I don't think that's how his name is pronounced. I think his name is,
Jaworski.
yeah, I think it's Jaquiski or something, but he's just an all-time funny name looking at it on paper because it
Yeah.
looks like Jasqueaky.
Tart.
But my number 1, I have to echo Jake here because Ndamukong is the best name. Like, you can't, who else has that name? It's like Oprah or Kanye. Like, nobody else is named Ndamukong.
Now, do you think having such a unique name is one of the reasons for their success?
I think name has a lot to do with a person's life.
I
Yeah.
think with Mr. Ndamukong, it has a lot to do with him being the biggest nasty.
Yeah.
But Would he be that big and nasty without that name?
If his name was Steve Sue, I don't think he's making any Pro Bowls. I don't think he's getting any Super Bowl rings.
No, probably not.
Billy McFartfuck. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do anything with my life.
Oh man.
But yeah, sorry I had to steal your thunder there, Jake. But I think he deserves to be on the list twice.
I think I stole your thunder because I went first, I think.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
call it whatever you want, but
But but I stole your thunder. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys.
no, but I mean, is there anything else you guys want to talk about besides one thing that I want to talk about?
Yeah, let us know how you like the new graphics if you like them. If you don't, still say something that you don't like them.
Yeah,
I'm
say in the
excited to see it.
comments.
Different.
Please.
Background's a little different.
We could
Please
use more
comment.
comments.
Yeah,
Yeah,
comment
comments would
up
be
a
sweet.
storm. Say mean stuff. We don't care.
Yeah, maybe we'll feature you on a vid.
Yeah, make fun of our physical appearances.
Yeah, roast
Yeah.
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, if you
But-
comment, we will acknowledge you.
So
Do the acknowledgement.
next week, fun announcement for everybody. We are bringing back Pro Football Focus's favorite off-season activity. We're going to do another bracket, and the inaugural bracket of the 2021 off-season will be the most magnificent mains, and that is like people with the best hair. So
Is that what we're going with?
yeah,
Sure.
Alrighty.
so yeah,
Magnificent mains.
check that out next week to see the 32 contestants from each team, 32 lucky contestants.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than
If you
that,
have any suggestions of people that you think have some sweet hairs, toss
yes,
it in the YouTube comments. Or if you're watching this clip on Instagram, toss it in the Instagram comments.
Yeah.
Because the more feet on the ground helps us, which helps you.
For
yeah,
the
and
Patriots, we could go with Chase Winovich, for instance.
maybe we could, but we don't know yet. Maybe Stephon Gilmore.
Maybe Cam Newton.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, his like floppy stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, there's so many
It
options.
looks like
That's why we
looks
need
like
your
a
help,
Yeah.
viewers.
Medical glove kind of full of water, like right here.
That's a very good way to describe it.
Yeah.
Dishonorable mention, Derrick Henry.
D. Henry. Yeah.
He's got the
Good
turd.
hair.
The turd. I mean,
But-
it could make the list.
No, it can't. Catch us next week
Who
for those
else on the
32
Titans?
lucky contestants. Until then, find us on YouTube where you found us. Find us on Instagram at Pro Football Focus, and find us on Twitter at Pro Football Focus with one L.
1-0.
But
I like how you
it's not-
said that like Dateline NBC.
Did I?
Kinda.
Yeah.
I don't know. But until next time, we will see you later.